If you could just tell me your name, spell that out for me, please, and then your title.
Sure. My name is David Marsh, M-A-R-S-H. I'm with the City of Cumming Police Department, and I am the Chief of Police.
And then how were police notified of this missing child and her mother?
Yeah, so we got the phone call from Esperanz's son. He's an adult son. They live together in Flowery Branch. When she never came home Sunday night, he got concerned and he called Esperanz's boyfriend, and he told her, the last time I saw her, she dropped me off at the hospital, and she said she was on her way to her ex-husband's house to pick up Rachel. And that was the last anybody had any contact with her. So that's what prompted the phone call to us. The last place anybody had seen her was at the hospital here in the city of Cumming. And so we started our investigation at that point.
Okay, and have any tips been received since the alert was pushed out?
We have gotten some tips since the alert's been pushed out. Really, one of the biggest things that has happened since we put out the Amber Alert is we've had the help of a lot of our state and federal law enforcement officials as well. So we've been working with a handful of law enforcement agencies that are helping us track down any and all leads that we can to try and figure out where they may be. We believe they're all together. We believe that they're in her Ford Focus car, which was on the Amber Alert as well. He has an active warrant, several active warrants actually, but he is wanted. So, you know, really the cause for concern, of course, is to make sure that Esperanza and Rachel are safe. And we want to get a hold of Alex as well, because he is wanted for, you know, jump in bond basically for cutting off his ankle monitor, as well as the current charges for being with Esperanza and Rachel, the kidnapping as well.
Okay, and you said you had several warrants. How many
I don't have all those in front of me. In fact, our investigators are still sorting through exactly which criminal charges are appropriate there. But he will have charges based on this incident, as well as from where he cut his ankle monitor off, and he's awaiting trial on his previous incident.
Okay, and are police considering that they're in danger, the missing child and her mother?
Yeah, and that's really the cause for concern is Alex's violent recent history with her. Back in August, he sort of rused her to pick up their 6-year-old daughter, and he held her at gunpoint and kidnapped and raped her at that time. And then during the commission of that crime, he actually took a knife and stabbed himself and tried to make it look like she was the one that attacked him as part of that, to try and get out of that criminal charge. So the fact that he is very, very violent with her, we certainly consider him to be dangerous. And that is why we're working so hard to try and find where Esperanza and Rachel are.
And are you guys seeing more Amber Alerts that are domestic nowadays, or how is that?
I don't have those numbers in front of me. Just my personal experience is that a lot of our Amber Alerts are based on domestic issues similar to this, but I can't speak to that without any more research in front of me.
Okay, and Mr. Marsh, is there any other questions, anything that I didn't get to that you would like to add? Anything that I didn't ask?
If you don't mind, what we're asking for people is if they have any contact with any of the 3 individuals or their vehicle, if they will call our non-emergency dispatch number, which is 770-781-3087, or they can email any tips they have to info@cummingpd.net. We've got investigators working very hard trying to track down all the tips and leads they have. We're using every investigative resource that we have available to us, and any agency that we think may be helpful. So we're doing everything we can to track them down. But if anybody has any information, we would certainly love to hear from them.
Of course. Thank you so much. And those are all the questions I have. Thank you so much for your time. If we have any questions, I will send you an email. And yeah, we'll use this probably for one of our shows, some clips, and write up a story on, to let people know what's happening with her.
Sure. And we'll certainly keep you guys posted if we have any updates or changes.
Okay. Thank you so much.